through evolution, through the evolution of consciousness. It is the key for evolving in maturity or growing in maturity, is the key for healing, is the key for accomplishing certain type of goals. It's the key for expanding the understanding of life. And that is to let go. That is what I wanted to talk to you about today. Why is so important to learn to let go? Why is letting go so necessary? Why is it an art and is made also a spiritual teaching in all traditions? Well, it's not so difficult to understand this because we live in a world of movement. The philosopher Democritus, I think, would say, he said that no one swims or gets into the water of a river twice, because a second time it would be another river, because the water has gone and there's so much new that is actually not been there before. And also the person that gets into the water is also a different person. So everything is constantly changing. There's nothing that is stable except the change, really. And so change has a meaning, change has a purpose. The purpose of the universe is that the change leads into further evolution of consciousness and expansion of the universe itself. Life reaches further and further, consciousness reaches further and further and deeper. And so the change is intended to spark the consciousness in macromolecules, turning them in microorganisms, and all the way up the ladder to become a human, which is not necessarily so much if we believe that there are more intelligent beings in the universe. And then from our point, maybe, who knows, angels are more and higher. But the actual common action for this process of expanding, growing, healing, and so on and so forth is to learn to let go. Because we create so much attachment to things in life, to people. We create attachment to ideas, we create attachment to beliefs. And often when we are so attached to something, it doesn't give the space for anything new to come. And therefore it doesn't help us to expand to a new territory. Attachment to a person, attachment to an idea, attachment to an ideology, attachment to a trauma, attachment to a job. So many things we get attached to. Attachment to a phone, attachment to money, attachment to sex, attachment to being alone, or attachment to be with others. You know, there's so many attachments. And how we actually progress from the attachment, because we know the attachment at the end produces pain, because everything changes. As everything changes, we cannot really hold on to something forever. It will always be for just a momentary period of time. And that we need to understand and learn. Therefore, everything we experience, we need to let that happen within the continuum of time and change. And so letting go is the art. Letting go is the art for moving and progressing. And letting go is the most difficult thing, because we really feel that there's so much need of connection and security. And these two things in life blind us to understand that there's no real security in anything, because everything moves, everything changes. A person, a thing, idea, a feeling, everything will change. Sooner or later it will transform, it will decay, it will be reborn, resurrected, it will just shift. And so the attachment and how to let go is the theme of this class. To let go is something that implies a courage to experience something that we haven't experienced before. So to letting go implies that courage to say, like, all right, I'm going to go for something I don't know. I'm gonna allow the universe to unfold something, but for that to happen, I need to let go. if I'm holding on to something, I'm holding on to something that is using my space and energy. And so nothing can come inside. But if I let go, then something can come. And so it's very courageous act to let go of something or someone or an idea or a belief or a trauma. Like so many people so identify with trauma because it gives them an identity of being a victim. And so if you let go of the trauma, you let go of the identity, then who you are. Therefore people attach. They attach to pain. So letting go of pain, letting go of wrong ideas, letting go of preconceptions and prejudice, letting go of anything that is unhealthy for you, something that doesn't serve your purpose, doesn't serve your evolution. This is the theme of the class today. So now.